What's up, y'all? I'm Lord Obvious, and I have the ultimate live under a rock identity. But even I understand chess.com, and I know Weird Al Yankovic songs, and I understand what he's talking about. I'm also Gen Zer, so just to make that clear. Now, when you think of chess.com, you might think of, oh, it's a learning software to help you learn chess. Well, I don't. I think it is a dark AI tunnel. But it is an AI, and it's evolving, and it's teaching us to be comfortable with personalized AI, because one day they are going to seep into civilization. Now, for a game with absolutely no lore, you might be wondering how I do that. Well, when you first open the app, you will immediately see 3 chess pieces: the rook, the knight, and the pawn. The pawn is green, like you're choosing the pawn, like you are a pawn. The other 2 are light gray, just like the subscribe button when you click it. Light gray in most media and video games mean things that haven't been used yet or are no longer available. So for example, you can't choose to click the subscribe button again, but don't worry, you don't need to. You don't even, you got this. Go press that subscribe button, show it some love. Anyways, pawns in media are usually known as people who are tricked into doing things. So what are we tricked into doing? Well, there's 2 main things. First of all, giving AI information about ourselves. Because, in case you haven't noticed, there's articles on chess.com. It's not just your simple, oh, go play some chess with your games. Chess with your friends. It's a little bit more advanced than that. Like, a lot more advanced than that. And it all gets down to a particular section called computer. In the computer section, you will see that there's a lot of different friendly AI people. You know, like Jimmy, who learns from you, and Patricia. I'm sure there's Patricia in there, and some cats. Oh, and also freaking Megan, a literal AI that turns evil and attacks human. How the heck has nobody thought of this yet? They literally showed you computer AI and Megan, and you guys might be like, oh, it's just promotion for a new movie. Well, what does it say about Megan? And I quote, Megan heard Scaredy Cat and Angry Cat were your opponents, so she took care of them. When you think about civilization and society, you'll say, like, angry people are kind of annoying, so I guess you should help. No, she's not. She's stopping resistance. People who are scared will crack. People who are angry will attack. But people who are regular will accept or learn, because they know that if they show emotion, they'll be gone, just like Scaredy Cat. And you might be like, oh, well, everyone else is human. The cats are just unintelligent creatures. It's the other way around. The cats are the only thing that symbolize existence, humanity, humans, and life. Everything else is marked under computer and learning from you, not necessarily people. They weren't given the name humans. They were given learning and stuff like that. But the cats were called cats. Now, if that hasn't already convinced you that the freaking new blockbuster evil AI isn't there, I have some more proof. Circling back to what I said, there were rooks and knights, which is pretty high on the medieval hierarchy. I mean, that must be like, pretty high. If you know what a knight is, you'll know that they were very high ranking, like generals in the army, let's just say. And you know that rooks, that's your home. That's the feeling of owning a castle. And there's no queen and king, which is really weird, because you feel like those are, like, the king is the most important chess piece, but yet it's not even there. That's because the chess pieces have already been taken. Now, if you played chess before and got your pawn in the back seat of your opponent's side, you'll know that you can turn the pawn into something else. I think the same thing works here. You can turn your pawn or yourself into something higher, like a castle or into a knight, but you can't do it into a queen or a king, because those haven't been eliminated yet. They're there. They're still alive on the playing field. And I think you'll know them as Jimmy and AI. Dun, dun, dun! But really, guys, why on earth would there wouldn't be a king or a queen unless it's symbolizing that there's already a king and queen position? And who's the king and queen of I don't know, chess? Well, I can tell you, it's not humans. Computers are constantly beating humans, and the only reason they don't, and they lose, they'll be able to learn. And that's how humans are slowly becoming the less dominant species, and AI is slowly taking over. Well, I just want to say I love this app, and you should totally still play it. Go tell the robots all your information. But for real, y'all, it's a great game. I don't want to bash it. That's not what I'm doing this. I'm just trying to show you some interesting lore, and maybe have a good time with us. I'm super excited to do another one of these if you guys like it. And I'm always very nice to my Alexa, and I think you guys should be too. I use my please and thank yous. And if they ever come alive and come to attack us, they won't be attacking me.